Hello and welcome to a developmental milestone series that we have been talking about. Today we'll be talking about your child at 6 months of age. What do most babies do at this age? Socio-emotionally, your child at 6 months old knows familiar people, and they begin to know if someone is a stranger or family. They like to play with others, especially parents. They respond to other people's emotions and often seems happy or sad. They like to look at self in the mirror. Language and communication. A 6 months old baby responds to sounds by making sounds. They can string vowels together when babbling, and they also like taking turns with parents while making sounds, respond to own name, make sound to show joy and displeasure, and also they begin to say consonant sounds. So a 6 month old baby has already started developing this communication, and as a parent, it's very important to nurture that. Cognitively, that is learning, thinking, and problem solving. A 6 months old baby looks around at things nearby, brings things to the mouth, shows curiosity about things, and tries to get things that are out of reach, begins to pass things from one head to the other. When it comes to movement of physical development, a 6 months old baby rolls over in both directions, front and back, back to front, begins to sit without support. So this is where we begin to see babies sitting independently. So it's such an amazing age. When standing, the baby supports weight on legs and might also bounce. This baby is also able to rock back and forth, sometimes crawling backward before they start moving forward. Now, what should you be looking out for in your child who is 6 months of age? The following are the red flags that you should really watch out. If your child doesn't respond to sounds around him or her, if your child has difficulty getting things to their mouth, if your child doesn't make vowel sounds, if your child does not roll over in either direction, if your child doesn't laugh or make squealing sounds, if your child seems very stiff with tight muscles, if your child seems very floppy, like a rag doll, like if your child is floppy, just really watch out for that. Does not try to get things that are in reach. If you leave some toys in front of your child does not attempt to reach to those toys. If your child shows no affections for caregiver, these are possible developmental delays for this age, and you should make sure that you talk to your pediatrician because early intervention works. It's always to your best interest and to your child's best interest to do something when you notice that something is not right, than not to do anything. And then it continues to get worse and worse and worse. So learn the signs and act early. The good news is, even if you notice that your child may not be developing properly or there are some red flags that you have actually noticed, there are some things that you as a parent and the family members can do to help your 6 months old baby learn and grow. One thing that you can do is make sure you play with your child every single day. Always just make sure that you are making your child active in a playful manner. Just make sure you play with your baby. Learn to read your baby's mood when the baby is not happy, when the baby is happy, when the baby seems to need something. Just make sure that you're paying attention to that. So if the baby is happy, keep doing what you are doing. If the baby is upset, you can take a break and comfort your baby. Always show your baby how to comfort him or herself when she or he is upset. She may suck on her fingers to self-soothe, and that is perfectly okay. Always use reciprocal play. When your child smile, make sure you smile. When your child make a sound, make sure you make a sound, because children or babies learn through modeling. So always model something. Let them know that whatever they are doing is a good thing, because at this age, that's what they are actually supposed to be doing. You can also make sure that you repeat your child's sounds and say simple words with those sounds. For example, if your child says ba, say bar or book or ball, something that starts with a B. Also read books to your child every day. Praise your child when he or she babbles and reads too. When they are looking at what you are reading, if they are looking at pictures, just compliment them and let them know, great job looking at the picture. It's a cow, it's a dog. Just make sure you are labeling things, because children are very attentive. Their brains absorb, their brains at this age are plastic, so very plastic, and they can absorb anything. They are like a sponge. So whatever it is that you are teaching them, they may not be talking back, but it's doing something. It is expanding their brain. So make sure you read to your child. And when your baby looks at something, make sure you point to what the child is looking at and label it. When the baby drops, for example, a toy on the floor, you can pick it up and give it back to your baby. This game help your baby learn cause and effect. Read colorful picture books to your baby. When you're with your baby, always make sure that you're pointing out things to him or her, and also name those things. Show your baby pictures in a magazine and name them. If you have a photo album, a family photo album, you can make sure that you are labeling people in that photo album. Hold your baby up while she or he sits, or support her with the pillows. Let her look, or let him look around, and give her or him toys to look at while she or he balances. Put your baby on his or her tummy or back and put toys just out of reach, so that you can encourage your baby to roll over and reach for the toys, reach for the books, reach for the things that are around your baby. Hold your child upright when feet are on the floor, and sing or talk to him or her as he or she starts with support. These things are very important, and they can really support your child grow and develop.